Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's enjoying the weather this morning. I know I am. My name is Cameron Rose, Cam for short. I'm your music director here at UUC of Oak Cliff. And for the first, but definitely not last time, I can say that I'm your worship associate for this month. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Oak Cliff. For those joining us the first time, welcome. It can be scary coming to a new place. We appreciate your presence, and we thank you for placing your trust in us today. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back. And thank you for continuing to be a part of this lovely community. Each Sunday, we gather here to build connection, strengthen ourselves, and make our world a better place for all. As Unitarian Universalists, we serve and welcome everyone. It does not matter your background, orientation, identity, income, or affiliation. It does not matter if you are Christian, pagan, deist, humanist, agnostic, atheist, or member of any other countless religion. What does matter is that here you belong. I became a member of this church last December during the holiday season. And since then, I've discovered so much more in this world to love. Enclosed inside of these walls, off-site of these historic grounds, and oftentimes, when I least expect it, within myself. To those who attend seeking community and friendship, you will certainly find it here. To those who attend seeking enlightenment toward their own paths of spiritual discovery, you will be provided the resources, time, and space to explore freely and at your own pace. And to those who attend hoping to experience something loving and peaceful during these troubled times, I hope that this service can provide you with something to help you keep moving forward. This morning, we come together to celebrate two events of special importance within our community. The first, May Day, marks the transition from spring into summer, and Mother Earth's beginning and showing us her entire array of powers at her disposal. The other, Flower Communion, is a UU tradition that highlights the diversity of life and the beauty that blossoms forth from its continued presence in our world. Although both of these celebrations differ in origin and in some ways in purpose, they work in tandem to let us view all of nature's palette in every vibrant shade, pattern, and hue. As the rising temperatures and eastward winds bring calmer, warmer weather to our area, more and more of us are drawn from our homes, and we once again start to rediscover what it truly means to connect within our own communities. Whether through food and drink, song and dance, or story and discussion, what matters most is that we are here and that our spirits are full. As we sit in this place of reverence, where many have once communed before in similar fashion, and as the shining sun warms the air that surrounds us and warms the ground we walk upon, it is important to give thanks to the departing spring for the warmth that has brought us. And it is important, and to the approaching summer, anxious and excited to experience what it possibly has in store. Let us begin our service together. We will now light our chalice. As we do so, we will summon the elements of the divinity here so that they can lend us their talents through our service here today. We call the powers of the East, element of air, heralds of intellect and intuition. We ask you to lend us your wisdom. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call the powers of the South, element of fire, heralds of passion and power. We ask you to lend us your determination. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call the powers of the West, element of water, heralds of emotion and empathy. We ask you to lend us your compassion. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call the powers of the north, elements of earth, heralds of patience and prosperity. We ask you to lend us your stability. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call the spirit. A single flame can warm a room. A single word can calm a fear. A single smile can lift a heart. A single touch can heal a wound. As the light replaces the darkness, let us rejoice together in its rebirth. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
And now, for our opening words, our song Speak Spring by Evan Carville Zimmer. If we lived in another climate, our souls might speak other languages. We might speak oasis or permafrost, dry season or monsoon. But our souls speak spring. Our souls speak green shoots pushing through last year's leaves. Our souls speak flower buds stretching to sun. Our souls speak mud puddle and nest building, damp earth and worm casings, tiny green leaves and frog choruses. We speak spring because spring sings in us. We gather to nurture our faith and our own growing, our own courage to push through, our own blossoming in beauty, our own small part in the spring of this world.
Isis, Astarte, Diana, Hecate, Demeter, Kali, Inanna. 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 Good morning, everyone, and welcome all of you to our flower communion, and of course, a very blessed Beltane as well. So Beltane was this last Friday, and we had a beautiful full moon to go with it. Beltane is a very special holiday for pagans such as myself. It's a part of a set of 8 solar holidays that we call the Wheel of the Year, sitting in between Ostara, the vernal equinox, and Litha, the summer solstice. Beltane is a celebration of the Mother, the Earth, at the height of her triumphant return of life. Beltane is the pinnacle of spring's regenerative power, symbolized by the dazzling kaleidoscope of colors blossoming in fresh green meadows and dripping from newly verdant orchards like gems across a cape of malachite and mahogany. Beltane is the seasonal power of spring, as she still wears the face of a young goddess, fresh and festive, as lively as she is loving. She is Flora of Italy, offering mantles of blooms to all of her followers, and the freedom to wear frivolity so oft looked down upon, without judgment, but instead with joy. She is Persephone of Greece, with beauty so dazzling even the dead could not resist her charms, returning to the world of the living after her winter below ground, blossoms rising to the sun where her feet fall as she dances on her way, life returning to the earth with each step. She is Oshun of the Yoruba, her honey-dark skin bedecked in the golden robes, not unlike the sunflowers used as offerings to worship her, weeping waterfalls in delight as her sacred honeybees hold court overhead, prepared to bring messages of love to all. She is Xochiquetzal of the Aztecs, weaving luscious spring blossoms into delicate embroidery, whose beauty is only outstripped by her own, dazzling and passionate in all the best ways. Beltane is the vibrancy and the fervor of life bursting into bloom, all of its chaos, all of its diversity, the dedication of life to continue unapologetic in its strangeness and its differences and its tenacity. Everything blooms in spring, the dandelions and the roses, the bluebonnets and the blackfoot daisies, no matter how horrific my allergies are to the last one. They bloom and they live, and that is Beltane. But beyond the mere culmination of spring, Beltane offers even more. Beltane is also the first promise of summer and the full verdant glory of the Earth Mother. Beltane is when flowers begin to turn to fruit, when young leaves reach out from supple limbs to create the emerald canopies of forests across the globe. Beltane is when the delightful promises of spring begin to turn truly to the work of keeping the oaths that support life on our planet. Beltane is when the spring goddess, the maiden, becomes the mother. She is Ceres and Demeter, the goddess of the fields as they ripen in anticipation of the harvests ahead, crowns of wheat and barley bowing their heavy heads over green stalks, still standing tall to the sun. She is Selu, corn mother of the Cherokee, pulling golden ears from her own body, the earth, to feed her people. She is Ninursag, born of the mountains of Sumer, cultivating all the flora and fauna in her earthly domain, her streams and meadows like mother's milk to all born of her verdant hills. And she is Gaia, the very earth herself, nurturing life to all who would call her home, even if they so foolishly forget of her. Beltane is mother. Beltane is Mother Nature. Beltane is a celebration of nature, of the goddess who connects us all by being the very earth itself beneath our feet, a reminder that we are forever part of the interconnected web of existence. A century ago, a Czech minister named Norbert Capek felt that same connection to both nature and his fellow humans. Minister Capek was not pagan in the slightest. He was, in fact, the first Unitarian minister of Czechoslovakia and the founder of the Unitarian Church in his country. He saw the diversity of his congregation, people who had come from all different backgrounds across his nation, Catholic, Protestant, agnostic, Jewish. And Minister Capek saw the web embracing them all. He saw the earth they all shared, the nature they all loved. And in loving them, he created the Flower Communion, a ceremony where the love of nature and humanity came together in a union symbolized by the blossoms everyone so dearly cherished. There's no rule about the flowers brought to this communion. They can be from anything, from anywhere, and brought by anyone. You only have to bring them in love. Bring them with the promise to love, wrapped in petals, blooming with the blessings and the bounty of life herself. Our mother, goddess that she is, the earth. So I invite you to rise and come. Let us share the flowers of Beltane and the flower communion together. I would like us all to take a moment and bow our heads and join together in prayer. O nature, mother of life, maiden of spring, let us bloom together like flowers in your sacred bosom. Each of us unique, colors true and gay, but none of us separate, never standing alone. Every petal and green leaf yours, as intricate as interconnected roots, unseen beneath the surface, but well within reach of any who seek, who reach into the nourishing black soul that birthed us. For one blossom may be beautiful, but it takes all of us together to create the wonder of a garden. Each flower has a place, a purpose to uphold. So let us be like the yellow roses of our home state, proud and resilient, never surrendering her thorns, with the strength to survive any that would uproot us. Let us be like the lotus blossom of the pond, rising unblemished and undeterred despite the grasping mud. Let us be like the richly hued iris, head bowed in hopeful prayer, even as she reaches upward to the sun. Let us be grateful like the thistles, despite their spines, for they never give up, never accept being told they might not be wanted. Let us be like the bergamot, wild and carefree, growing where it pleases, feeding bees and butterflies with delight. Let us be the sunflowers, turning our faces ever upward to the divine light. And when the shadows overtake the skies, let us be like the sunflowers still and turn to each other instead, knowing we will find that same light there as well. O Mother, let us be flowers in your garden together, with you and with each other. Amen, and blessed be.
Today's closing words come from Jean N. Ricard, who reminds us about the power diversity holds in this world and how our differences can have as much positive effect on others as our similarities. We have a calling in this world. We are called to honor diversity, to respect differences with dignity, and to challenge those who would forbid it. We are people of a wide path. Let us be wide in affection and go our way in peace. Amen, and blessed be. It is now time to extinguish our chalice. As we do so, let us thank the elements for their gifts and send them on their way. Powers of the north, of the earth, thank you for lending us your stability. Stay if you will, go if you must. Farewell, and blessed be. Powers of the west, of water, thank you for lending us your compassion. Stay if you will, Go if you must. Farewell, and blessed be.
Farewell, and blessed be.
Powers of the south, of fire, thank you for lending us your determination. Stay if you will, go if you must. Farewell, and blessed be.
Farewell, and blessed be.
Powers of the east, of air, thank you for lending us your wisdom. Stay if you will, go if you must. Farewell, and blessed be.
Farewell, and blessed be.